Oh, hello, everyone. It's your boy, Thabiiso FX. Um, I know it's fun with all this. I mean, although traders, their name is Tabi, it's whoever FX, you know. So yeah, I'm just kidding, man. My name is not Thabiiso FX, but then sorry about that. But then I'm Thabiiso, and this is my very first video, and I was just going through the charts and I came across this. Looking at this already, I just feel that aha moment because if you know what you're doing, you would actually understand the 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 the, the hints that you're getting from the markets, and by just looking at the charts, you could tell what's happening, where the price is at and where is it likely to go, and it just needs for you to make it simpler. You just get to put your all this trend lines, and yeah. So basically, like I trade. Uh, I'm a price action trader, you know, not a fundamentalist, and yeah. So like I'm a technical trader. So yeah. So here, let's get to things now. Let's get to the market. Let's get to the chart. Okay, so this is USD JPY, guys. 1 week time frame, and what I like to do, I like to actually trade, analyze from a week, from 1 week up until 4 hours, then get my entries on 1 hour, and for best earlier entries, I mostly get them at 15 minutes. So basically, so this is what we call the Dow theory. For those who know about price section, they would most likely know that like the Dow theory is actually breaking down time frames and breaking analyzing, and just to get the best market direction of where the market is heading. So yeah. So so looking at this, what we start with what we call the support and resistance. You hear traders talk about support and resistance. For those who don't know, I mean, support and resistance is basically the levels where the price mostly rejects and take the other opposite direction from its previous uh, move. So looking at this now, we get to see our support at uh, here. Let me just sorry about that. Okay, support just here. Um, a little bit of uh, a secret that I can tell you about what I do is that, if ever on how to spot the correct support and resistance, you basically look at the previous time frame, the previous candlesticks, the previous pattern of what happened, where the price mostly gets rejected, and where it's most likely to break, something like that. So what we look at is like your previous support. um okay, your now support is your resistance on this weekly uh, time frame. Or let me show you, this is like the previous resistance here. All right, and now it's what a support level. So that's how you spot your support and resistance. So you know that they correlate, so that you know that, like, you just don't have to, you don't want to put your support and resistance, so your support or your resistance, where it doesn't match with the previous uh, candlesticks, maybe previous reversals. So you get to see that from this, from the left part of the chart, is that like the resistance on the previous weeks and months, and now it's now a support. So which means price cannot go even lower, so it rejected to go lower and formed a support there. So basically that's how you get to spot your your support and resistance. And also just know that it has to um it has to go along with, candlestick pattern. So candlestick pattern is basically, your 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 reversal candlesticks, conformations and others. So already here we can see, here we're having what, a pin bar, some they call it hammer. And so yeah, so it reversed on that and it went up, right? So now we can see it's a weekly time frame, and we are sure that it's our support level and it's a very strong support level. So now we go look for our so now we have to look for what, for resistance. So resistance is basically where the price cannot even go higher. So when it gets to that high price, it would most likely to do what, to reverse and go down. And with that being said, I can see now on this side, on this side, it was what, a resistance. By the rejections, you can tell by the wicks rejecting that level of 109. Yes, it's actually our resistance level, and the price is recently at that level. And sorry about that. Okay, let me erase this. Okay, from our previous data, we can tell that now the reason why this it's a strong resistance is because before it became a resistance, it was a support. So looking at this, let me add that. Okay, let me add this branch. Okay, looking at this was what, our resistance there. Oh, this was support level. So basically now it's what we call previous support now turned a resistance. So previous resistance now turned a support when you're looking at a bear market. So we can see that it really is a strong support level. It's a strong level. So we have to put what, our resistance now. Horizontal line, we get it there and we put it just at the peak or the tip of the wicks, so you get to see your support and resistance. So it's much easier if you look at if you really look at it with like wicks, because like it wicks, like they tell you more about the price, highest price and lowest price. So if ever you get that the highest price is basically 109,719. So already the price recently is there, and now we are going to break it down to day one. Okay, day one. I just don't want to make this video very long. Okay, so I still have time. So basically, so day one, it also respects my zone. I can see that from here. I can see that from was that the crosshair, please? Yeah, the crosshair. I can see that from this side. Okay, I can see from this side. It's what, a resistance, a support. I'm sorry. Now it's what, a resistance. You see that? So now the price rejected that. Even on daily, it tells us now by the execution, by the upper week of the candlestick, it shows that the price got rejected, and now the sellers are looking for a sell just when the market opens, right? So what you do now is that, like, we are looking for what we call an entry point, confirmation that the market is really going to sell. And now we get to see that, Already we see now the price is at the major resistance, but then we don't have a confirmation yet. So you get to H4 to see if it's still respecting that level. And then when we get to A4, now we are at H4, and now we see this red, momentous candlestick that shows so much of selling pressure, and that actually can be our confirmation to say now this it's likely to it has 90% or 80% of selling, and now we are looking for a best possible entry to get this trade so that we can also be like other kids and eat from this, and or rather you put our or where to actually put our orders, and yeah. So now we go to 1 hour. All right, so now we go to 1 hour. So 1 hour, we can see there was a bit of consolidation just after the exhaustion, the shooting star that invest hammer, if invest pin bar. We can see that was like a bit of consolidation. If we get to smaller time frame, you'll get to see that very clearly. Let's go to 15 minutes. 15 minutes will show you that it was a bit consolidating. You see this phase? This is what we call a consolidation phase. When the market consolidate, it actually means that it'll anything can happen here. It can be a continuation, or a reversal. Understand? So basically what we see, it was actually consolidating for a reversal. So now what we are going to do is to actually got to see what price level should we be prepared for our selling orders, or just market execution selling orders, and for minimized stop loss, for a better risk management. So I then now get to see what I call also a support, a mini support there. There's a mini support there. Let me see the bounces. Come on, show me my bounces. Okay. Okay, looking at this. Okay, this is like our mini support there. That's where the lowest low here from the 15 minutes. Yeah. Okay. No. So now the price is there. So what we are looking for is to actually put our orders. Is actually get to put our orders just here. We put our orders here. Make sure you put our orders just below the support level in 15 minutes. Let's say it's 109,540. You put your stop loss there, your sell order there, so that if ever the price breaks, it it executes your order. It execute your order. And also for a stop loss, you can a stop loss. Okay, since well, like now it's in a bit of, you can put your stop loss just above here, so that you can know that where it will most likely not to tamper with your stop loss, or rather you just put it at the previous high, the highest high of just yeah, this is like basically are just above the resistance level. Guys, please bear with me. I'm a bit sleepy, but I really need to let you know of this interesting pair here. So basically, as we can see that now we're having a good setup for USD JPY sell potential. It is a very potential sell market. Sell pair, selling pair. Okay, let me erase this. I mean, already we can tell that the market will, when the market opens, we'll see what's going to happen. And guys, if ever like you like this if ever you really 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 like this, this analysis, and you feel that, I touched on good, informative points about, currency pairs, and about the foreign exchange on its own. Please, guys, just let me know in the comments below, so that I can know if ever like I'm doing the right thing, or which is I believe I'm doing the right thing. And I mean, I just need you guys to also like see what what I see in the market. And before I close, I just wanted to show you that between that. Supporting with this major weekly support and resistance, we can see that it has its intermediate zone. Okay, let me just get back to day one to actually get to see for your to get to see for just to get to see where to actually take your profits if ever it goes as anticipated. Okay, let's get here. Okay, already. Okay. So this is possible, you know. Come on. This should be our first TP entry. Should be our first TP exit. And the second TP will be just on 106652. So basically, this is going to sell, and I'm just having a good thought about this, and I'm just wanting to see also if ever these lower lows, lower highs are also part of the the are also like in line. Sorry about that. Are also in line. Let me see that. I mean, just seeing this beautiful. Let me see that. Come on. Just want to see. Okay. See that? So now we get to have, a good belief that the market will most likely to be a sell market. Most likely to sell, because if you can see here, this is so this is actually the very interesting part about USD JPY, guys. I know, like, I wanted to, okay, we're just like 20 minutes from now. Okay, we're just like, 4 minutes from, okay, like, if you can just see this, I mean, like, look at this very interesting, trend line strategy also. We have this is the third bounce, and mostly with the trend line strategy, when the market, when the price goes for a third bounce, it will most likely to respect that red line, and and just either buy or sell. So now with our pen, it will most likely to sell. So please, guys, don't forget to actually let me know about the video, this analysis. And okay, I was looking for the brush. So look at this. This is like actually the first, you know this is like, one. Sorry, this is one. This is two, and this is like the third bounce. Look at that one. So how about that one? So basically, we can see that, like, English is not our mother tongue language, so like I'm now missing, you know mother tongue language. Okay, sorry about that. So you can see that, like, we're having like a third touch bounce from that, sideway resistance. So it confirms a third lower high, and also it's at the resistance level. So the reason why it rejected that level. It also saw, the buyers also saw that they cannot take a price higher, because like it's not only me and you who can see that. No, there are many traders, around the world, who can also see like USD JPY is most definitely get itself into the bear market. So the end guys are really doing good, and the dollar would see a lot of flames for this coming week. So basically, to finalize this, we're gonna end it with just an arrow to make sure that this is where we go. All right. Okay. Okay, let's see that. So this is okay. Okay. Okay, this is uh this is where we see the USD JPY peg gonna go. So from here, uh, two things can happen. Can get to that resistance and form a support, and but also confirming with that is that we can see that the we're having a support. So like it's more or less a symmetrical triangle, just on a bigger scale. We can see that we're having also a support, sideways support from here, making us believe it can be a what, a symmetrical triangle. So so looking at this now, and this is daily time frame, guys, remember that. So looking at this, press can respect that, for, and keep it intact, and just bounce off from that, and it will also be what, a third bounce, guys. Remember that it will also going to be what, a third bounce. And I mean, it is also going to be a third bounce. This is one, this is two. Oh, sorry about that, but then you can see it, and this is likely to be our third bounce. And if ever it does that, I mean, like, I mean, kaching for you, tada for you. It's a surprise, I mean, it's a gift from me to you guys. I mean, looking at that, man, it's really going to do as anticipated. You sell it, and after that, you're just gonna buy it. Looking for only looking for reversal candlesticks on your smaller time frame. So let's get to H4. Let's see H4. How is this? Okay. Okay, 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 okay. Look at that. So the price is actually respecting this level, guys, this support level, and also at that resistance level. So it's actually just gonna, trend in a symmetrical triangle and bounces over there. So this is a confluence zone, at the third touch. On the third touch is just going to be a confluence zone, because that's where the support and resistance meet, and it is really very important to know what's gonna happen there. I mean, if ever you see a pin bar, bullish engulfing, your dodges, be prepared to buy this and eat off from USD JPY, guys. I hope this is really informative, and let me know on the comments below that is it a yay or nay. But then I believe for me it's a yay, and I mean it's really good to get to see how so much of consistency one person can have, and actually get to realize so much of information, and practice it, and also read more books. I mean, if ever you need, study material, I got you, man. Don't worry. I'm not gonna like, make you pay anything. I'm still like, on my grind. I'm still like, wanting to do more for myself, and I'm still, trying to break through the markets. And as much as you would want to see yourself doing that, seeing that happening in your life, so be free to let me know. I'm just gonna leave my numbers just on the on the screen and talk to me, guys. Talk to me. Let me do this real quick. Talk to me. Like, I'm free to give you free knowledge, man. I believe forex should be free. I believe forex should be free. So please, guys, just just hit me up, man. Just hit me up. I'm just gonna put it with a country code, so that for those who are abroad can also get the chance to talk to me. Basically, this is WhatsApp. Uh, okay. Mm, sorry about that. So so I'm gonna share you like all the PDF that you would want to have, and I'm proud to say that it built who I am today. Those PDF, 3 years of hustling and not giving up. For now, getting to see this and getting to analyze how I analyze. It's really quite 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 heartwarming. And yeah, so peace, guys. Out. And don't forget to subscribe and let me know in the comments below. I'm just starting out this new YouTube thing, but then the aim here is to empower you know each and every person, or each and every new trader that has just started trading. Because I remember myself, I had no one to talk to, didn't have this kind of knowledge. I had to spend about 3 years actually, trying to, get my ins and outs from the markets, and also like trying to communicate with people. Actually, some people would actually, ignore you, trying to be there, and it's something that's actually, I don't know if you guys gonna see this, but then, yeah, because remember, I'm still new in this. So yeah, yeah, so please, guys, just hit me up and be free to talk to me. I'm going to try to help you as much as I can. And bless up, guys. Let's eat, man. Forex is not a scam. Trust me. Forex is not a scam. Forex, it's alive, guys, and it's changing people's lives, man. I hope you, wherever you are at this moment, you really, really, take this serious. And no, not all of us were born to take risks. That's why most people wouldn't want to see themselves being in this kind of risky um investments, and they don't want to see themselves doing that. So from me to you guys, see you next time. Next video will be better. Remember, I'm still, finding my ways out on this trading view thing, and also YouTube channel. I'm not so much of, informed about, how to work around the trading view, because I just had this, for like a day or so. And but then big up to me, because I already, to myself, because like I've already seen so much progress about with this. And yeah, guys, use the JPY. We're looking out for selling the we're looking out to sell this. I don't see this either going to be buying opportunities anytime soon. If ever there is, then we know that from the sideways trend line there should be a break and a retest, and reversal can just stick there and just buy that. And but then for now, I can believe this would most likely to sell. And thank you very much. And as times goes on, please, guys, just let me know of how should I upgrade my YouTube channel. What is it that you guys want me to talk about, so that I can also touch into it. And also, the next video will be a surprise, but then just wait on it, and it will be better, modified, and edited. And yeah, so yeah, thank you very much, guys.